Hey guys, it's Belle, and it is March candle empty time. I cannot believe it's the end of the month already. So let me get into it because I have quite a few candles to get through. So I wanted to show you the ones that I used up this month. I guess I'll just start over here and let me show you this one. This is a Crossroads candle, a large size in the scent Sugar and Spice. I was able to go to the Crossroads factory sale last April. And so this candle says not for resale, if you can see that. I don't know if it's going to focus. Not for resale. A lot of the candles that I purchased at that sale actually don't have even like these labels on them. They're just plain glass. But this one does have a label, and this one was actually really nice. It was quite strong. I had this going in like my open family room, like kitchen area, and it was pretty strong. I did actually go ahead and pour some of the wax out in the bottom just because I was taking out like the little metal clippy thing where the wick is located. So I did have like some digging around in there, but it burned really flawlessly. It was just a really nice candle and so incredibly long lasting. And when you hold one of the Crossroads candles, just a little side note, I believe this is 26 ounces. It doesn't say on here, but I believe they're a little bit bigger than the Yankees. And you really can feel it in the jar. I'll just show you, like here's a Yankee medium, but I mean, just like width-wise, you can really tell. I think they look about the same on the bottom, but there's just something about when you hold it, like this upper portion just seems larger to me. So it definitely is like a heftier candle than the Yankees. So I used up that one. I really did enjoy it. I would purchase that again, but I don't think it's on the website. Just throwing that out there if you do order from Crossroads. What I love about Crossroads though is that they are the 2 wicks. And they burn just really cleanly. They really do, and they're really long lasting. So honestly, I feel like they're one of my favorites for burn quality completely. So I do actually really think that they're a nice quality candle. Then I used up a medium Yankee Summer Scoop, and this just smells like fresh sort of like berry ice cream. Like fresh berries, sweet cream, some sugar, so it has a really nice scent. It is kind of slightly artificial smelling. I think it's maybe a little bit of like a fake vanilla kind of vibe to it, but I did really like it, and it performed really well. So I was happy with it. And I also finished up a large 22-ounce Colonial candle jar, and this is in Citrus Boysenberry. And this actually smelled really good. It had a nice sharp citrus note. I mean, not sharp in a bad way, not in a sour way, but sharp in just like a really bright like citrus kind of way. It really stood out mixed with the boysenberry. But I do have to say that typically Colonial candles are fantastic burners, and I probably could have burned this the rest of the way. But I was starting to have some puny wick problems with this, and I'll show you on the bottom. I actually learned this a while ago, probably last year sometime, from Norma at Candle Dancer, her channel. She would always talk about these red-coated Colonial candles, and what you're looking for is the bottom, for the bottom to have this sort of like red number. Normally they don't have that, but when they do have, I guess, somewhat problematic wicks, they do code them with this. And so just be aware of that. Unfortunately, if you order from the website, which is where I ordered this from, but you have no way of knowing if they're red codes or not. So just keep that in mind that, if you do come across them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something, look on the bottom and just see if they do have a red numbered code, because they could be problematic for you. But again, if you order them from the website, you would have no way of knowing that until it arrives. So, just a little word of caution, and again, I learned that from Norma, so I will give her credit for educating me on that one. Then I also used up a swirl jar in Santa's Getaway. This is a swirl of pink sands and sparkling snow, and it's very fresh and kind of fruity, because to me pink sands is very fruity. And so for me, it's not so much a winter smell. It was perfect for spring. I really, really liked it. But this by far was the best swirl jar that I've ever had, burning-wise. My wicks did not unravel at all, and it was just flawless. I went ahead and took the little metal piece out already, but just flawless. And I loved the combination. I actually ended up burning a pillar-style jar in pink sands to go along with it. And again, this was by far the best small pillar jar I've ever had burning too. I burned a, what was that? A cranberry chutney, I think in like November or December in this exact kind of jar, and it was a terrible burner. So I'm really happy with both of these. They did just great. Okay, and so I also used up 2 tumblers from Goose Creek in the Red Velvet Cupcake scent. I had burned this scent a few months ago in a large style jar, and I had 0 throw. It is a gorgeous scent, but that large jar gave me no throw. So I'm happy to report that these tumbler style jars did throw, and it was so much better. They weren't super strong, but I could detect the scent, whereas with the large jar there was like 0 scent throw. So I was really happy with that. Now, this style of jar has been discontinued. They still make tumblers, but these are the old style with the 2 wicks inside. They burned pretty well, I will say, but toward the end, toward the very last burn, they weren't pulling out all the way, but I would say that I really do enjoy this scent, and I would absolutely recommend it for a wax melt, but I would probably skip it in the candle form. So totally go out and buy the wax melt if you can. I think you would really enjoy it if you like a really nice, like, cakey scent. So it's really beautiful. I also burned a small Yankee in the scent Picnic in the Park, which you'll see in the very front there, and I had it in the bathroom, and it was so strong. So I know a bathroom is typically a smaller space, but it even migrated out to the hallway and everything. So for it being so small, it was a fabulous performer. And it's just a really nice sort of fresh, fruity kind of smell, kind of like a fruit salad. And a lot of people have actually commented, if you read reviews, that they think it has a coconut note in there. And it's actually not listed in one of the scent notes, but I absolutely agree. I get coconut from this. So it's really, really beautiful, and I'm really happy with it, especially for it being so small. It threw really well. So then I burned 2 other Yankees, and one was cotton candy, and the other is Lucky Shamrock. And I actually did a review for Lucky Shamrock, so if you want to watch that, I will link it below for you. I know it's kind of hard to see here, but I actually in that video recommended, I'm not going to talk too much about these because you can watch the review if you want to know more about the scents, but it's just like a really nice, like, grassy, fresh sort of, you know, spring-like kind of scent. It was great for March. I really, really liked this, but I started burning cotton candy with it because just something about the sugariness of cotton candy with this was like amazing. And so I saved the wax. Looks kind of messy because I ended up pouring what was left of this wax into this jar so that I could keep what was left. And then I'm going to put this in my candle warmer and melt it together because the combination is fabulous. I really, really loved the combo. Okay, and the last couple of items here, we'll go from left to right. I have this is the box. This is the Acquiesce box, and I did actually review this candle. I kept the box just to show you. This is the scent Alpine Meadow, and I did review this one, so if you want to watch it, I will link it below. But this is the glass that it came in, this beautiful jar, and I cleaned this sucker out because it's just so beautiful. I'm going to keep all of my Acquiesce jars. I just think that they're very beautiful to repurpose, more so than a lot of other candle jars out there. So, I mean, you could do anything with this. You could put votives in here. You could put pens and pencils in there. You could put eyeliners in there, you know, just whatever. They're just so pretty that I decided to clean it out, and it cleaned up really, really easily. So I'm definitely saving that. Then I also used up in the middle a Light My Soy candle. This is in the scent Mango Sage Tea. I want to say it was probably last May. I had ordered several of the 7-ounce candles. Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom, She had partnered with the owner, Freddie, and he allowed her viewers to use a coupon code, so that is when I ordered, and I have just been, every month or so, just very slowly burning one here and there, just kind of going through all of the scents. I won't talk about it too much because the Light My Soy is no longer in business, unfortunately. I have been very happy overall with my candles from this company, so it is sad that I can no longer order from them, but this candle was great. It threw really well. It kind of reminded me of like when you open up a bag of jelly beans, that first smell, when you first smell it on cold, and then it does develop into more of those tea notes when burning. But yeah, I was really happy with it. And then the very last item, I used up a pack of the Kathy Ireland tea lights. This is from Root Candle. It's part of the A Cafe Society, and whatever that means. It's just one of her lines that she has with Root Candle. And it's in the scent Sweet Vanilla Meringue. Very happy with them. Root Candle, in my opinion, makes the best tea lights out there. They're very clean burning, they're very long lasting, and they throw really well for how small they are. So I absolutely love Root tea lights. I think they are 100% my number one tea light brand. They're just amazing. So anyway, you guys, that'll do it for my March empties. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you're having a great spring and a great Easter or whatever you're celebrating this time of year. I hope that you're all doing well, and I will have my product empties up soon, so stay tuned. Thank you guys. Bye.